If you're trying to consume fewer calories, make better food choices, and do more physical activity, then listen closely. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics designates March as National Nutrition Month. It is an effort to help all of us look at our food choices, develop sound eating, and get moving. Registered dietitian Pat BAIRD is here with us to talk about biting into a healthy lifestyle. She's also president of the Connecticut Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. It's great to have you back with us, Pat.
Thank you. It is great to be here.
Wonderful. Now, the first thing you always say is we need a strategy. So where do we start?
We do. Well, you know, you had mentioned looking at better food choices and being more active. And we're always talking about that. But the first thing I want to talk about is managing stress. Because so many people, me included, are really stressed. It's hard to think about making changes. It's really hard to think about anything else when you're stressed.
It really affects our health.
It affects our health, our focus and concentration, our sleep, our diet, our food choices. So I'm going to suggest to people that they start to meditate. And if meditating sounds too overwhelming, start to take a couple of deep breaths, maybe every time you get in the car or every time the phone rings. Before you pick it up, take 2 deep breaths and just begin to let the relaxation come in, because it works.
And just really quickly, explain what meditation is about.
Meditation is about clearing your mind, and once your mind is clear, you can focus a little bit better. You're more relaxed. As you know, your health is a little better, your heart rate slows down, you can study better, you're not as cranky when you are relaxed, and meditation is a way to get to that place.
It's not fun being cranky. Okay.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
All right, our next thing
is to think about more omega-3 fatty acids, because the latest research shows that they can help with depression, they can help focus and concentration, vision, hearing, yes, heart health. The best dietary source is seafood. Yes, we can get omega-3 fatty acids from avocado, from nuts and seeds, but it doesn't have to be expensive. We can open some tuna. We can begin to maybe serve kids fish cakes that we make at home, and that way we can control the fat, we can control the sodium. And notice what I've done is I've put a couple of blueberries as a garnish, because the next thing that I want to talk about is the importance of fruits and vegetables. Go ahead.
Before we get there, though, the omega-3s, if you take supplements, would that be just as good?
Well, let's put it this way. I'm a dietitian. I always look for a foods first approach.
Food source.
Absolutely. So if we can do that, we may not need a supplement. There are absolutely cases when people do need supplements. So try to get it from food first. If you have heart disease, you may need a supplement.
All right, Tony, let's get back to this.
Okay. 75% of Americans don't eat the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables.
I'm guilty, Pat.
And so is Sam Cantro. He just asked me what a fruit is. So for all you non-fruit eaters, I am just going to pick out blueberries this morning.
Okay, blueberries are great.
They are wonderful. And here's a way to make little changes for the non-fruit eater, is take a handful of blueberries and make a smoothie in the morning. Put some dried blueberries into your granola, or make mini muffins instead of these great big gargantuan muffins. Frozen blueberries, they can always be available.
Let's talk about the benefits of blueberries. We know that it's high in antioxidant, and it also boosts memory as well.
Yes, they do. And they contain vitamin C and magnesium and fiber and those plant antioxidants that you mentioned. Something about fruits and vegetables that's very important to consider is color.
Yes.
Because those antioxidants come from the red, yellow, green, blue, even white, have got some very positive biological activity.
So when you're food shopping, you really need to look at your grocery cart and see how colorful it looks.
That's exactly right. So then when you get home, your plate is more colorful, it's visually appealing, and you and your kids are more likely to eat them. So,
And last, you have something
I
over there.
Well, you want to make a plan. Generally, I start out by telling people to make a plan, but if you need to reduce your stress, look at that first.
Okay.
Is watch what you're eating for 2, 3, 4 days. Use your smartphone to take a picture of everything you eat.
Is that because most people don't really know how much they're eating every day?
That's correct. We totally lose track.
We overeat.
We do what's called mindless eating.
Yes.
We eat in the car, we eat walking down the street, we eat while we're watching TV, and we forget that maybe we didn't have some vegetables today. And what I really want to do is also to invite people to the Connecticut Nutrition of Connecticut Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics Facebook page and Twitter, because every single day we are tweeting different tips, very small tips like those little changes I talked about of what they can do to bite into a healthy lifestyle.
Well, Pat Baird, it's always great to have you. We'll have all that information on the website as well.
Wonderful. Good to be here. Thanks a million.
You are so welcome. And for more info, all you have to do is go to WTNH.com, click the On Air tab, and pull down the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section. Much more ahead in Good Morning Connecticut when we come back. Stay with us.